What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Already causing problems on a Monday to get started, huh? Way Cool Wood coming in with the pre-stream sub. What up, TJ? Thank you so much for the 22-month resub. Coming up on 2 years, bud. I appreciate that. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm a little tired today. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna do the best we can, but I'm feeling a little tie today. It was a long weekend. We kind of got our ass kicked a little bit yesterday. We'll talk a little bit about the two markets that we had. But yeah, it was a tough day. But here we are. We're here today. Lidar, what's up, bud? First with 934,000 points. Getting pretty close, Lidar. RT, how's it going, bud? Hope you enjoyed your weekend stream as well. Shan, what's up, bud? Not first. How's it going, Shan? I saw you had some results from your market. Looks like you did pretty well, so that's good. That's good. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I know Owen has and will be at. I think he's got like 10 days straight of markets. I'm not sure, TJ, if you've got any, Momo, if you have any coming up soon, but my computer is acting slow today, so it took a little bit to load that graphic there, and we'll see if it has any problems. Damn, it is hot in here. We gotta take this off. But Mama, hope you've been doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Huntress, what's going on? How you doing today, Huntress? Hope you and the boy are doing well. I saw you in Life and Pains. I was lurking on his stream for a little bit, so yeah, hope you've been doing well. Science is here too. Yeah, third somewhere in there, Science. You got it, bud. Appreciate you being here today, early, Science, as always, bud. Hope you had a good weekend too. I did not see any science streams this weekend. I don't think. I think I was hanging out on Friday, but not yesterday or Saturday. So that's the way to start the week. Yeah, Tink, I won for my birthday. Yeah, well, welcome in, Tink. Happy birthday. Hope you have been doing well. Hope everybody who's been streaming for Starlight. I know a lot of y'all are getting involved with Starlight, and that has started. So congratulations to everybody who has raised money and who has committed to doing more streams coming up soon. I know we were watching Rhinus on Saturday night. Rhinus was streaming for Starlight. Pretty sure Tink has done at least one stream. I know Momos are coming up later this week. I think the 9th and the 12th, if I'm remembering right. Both of those dates are probably wrong, but plus or minus 2 or 3 days in there. And I think I got them right. So, but what's up, guys? What's good? What's good? Happy Monday. Random Mouse is here too. What's up, Mouse? Welcome in. I napped today. I'm still tired. Yeah, Mama. I napped a little bit earlier. I got up and got a lot of work done, and it was like 1 o'clock. And I was like, all right, if I'm gonna have any chance of streaming today, I at least gotta take a little micro nap. And I think maybe I got a couple minutes of sleep at least. So I think my mother, Trump's your birthday, turns 100 today. Wow, 100. That is a big number, so congrats on that. That's very good, very good. I can't imagine Huntress living to 100, right? Born in 1922. What a different world that she was born into. So, yeah, I hope that she is healthy and that you guys are able to enjoy that as much as possible. So congrats on that again, Huntress. Mrs. Rando, Battle Dinosaur. What's up, Battle Dinosaur? Thanks for the 10 bits. I appreciate that, Battle. How was your weekend? I'm glad that you got your your bottle opener that we laser engraved for you. I don't know why I didn't mean to pin Teddy's message up there, but all right, it's just gonna stay. Teddy Borks. We're going to use the power of Teddy to get that. Shan is getting a coin. Very nice, very nice. Sai, how's it going, buddy? Oh man. Well, my headphones are about to die. I think I plugged them into a plug that was not actually plugged into anything on the other side. It's good. It's a great start to a Monday. Mrs. Rando, good to see you as well. Hope you had a good weekend. Kids gave you the pink eye. Yikes, Battle. That is not a good that is not a good thing to have happen. I haven't had that, I don't think, since I was a kid, but that makes my eyes itch and water just thinking about that, Battle. So hope you're Hope you're recovering as quickly as you can. Shan gave the 50,000 points. Let's go ahead and get the notes out. And let's get that notated. So, Shannigan's is also hosting the Craftsman's Guild review show for the ornaments that were submitted last week. Shan, I think the first show is going to be tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, right? Tuesday. I can't remember what time. Shan, will you help remind me? I'm a bad promoter for this event, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow is going to be the first review show. All right, I just got to take these out. Wow, these earbuds are pretty noise canceling, and talking without the earbuds in is very strange. Well, I'm probably not going to hear too many alerts today. I will at least try to. How do I do that? Hold on, let me mess with some settings. 5 p.m. Central Time tomorrow on Shannigan's channel. So, yeah, I actually forgot. I'm probably going to adjust my schedule tomorrow to stream a little bit earlier, and so we can join them whenever the stream starts. So, yeah, I released the schedule today, but it did not take that into consideration. So, Teddy is all, Teddy is life. Yep, that's why he's getting pinned there. So let me just switch a few things, and we will use the we'll use the screen audio out here. Like I said, a good start to the week. Well, actually not. Yesterday, I got to talk about the market a little bit yesterday. After we get things going. So yeah, we went to a back-to-back market at the same place. It was at a distillery downtown here, and we had a pretty good setup. And on Saturday, we did okay, by our standards. Wish we would have done more. I think we sold like 4 sets of coasters. We sold at least probably 2 or 3 of our wine bottle holders, right? Some of these items that we've been making with the applied woods together. So we did well on those, and I think that was kind of the gifty items that people were looking to buy. But we did not do well in the cutting board or charcuterie board department, right? We made those charcuterie boards with the resin inlay kind of as a lower priced option to the cutting boards, thinking, okay, if people like the cutting boards, but they say they're too expensive, well, here is a charcuterie board for $70 as opposed to $140 and $190 that we're selling the cutting boards for, right? But we didn't sell any of those either. The only one that we got rid of was a trade. We were next to a glass blower that was freaking amazing. I actually need to go. Here, let me go get this thing real quick. I'll talk to you guys for a second. But yeah, she's been doing it for like 20 years, and we've seen her at a few other events. But yeah, we were right next to her, so we did a little trade for a couple things. Walnut got a cup, but I don't know. I thought this little acorn ornament was too cool, so that she had some really neat stuff. You kind of see the acorn part at the bottom. Got a bunch of different kind of colors in there. The top pattern are all trapped bubbles that I don't know how she put them in there. I was talking to her some about her process, because again, it was pretty slow, especially on Sunday. And then the top part here, Sins by Sadie raid. Let's go. The top part there, I think, is super cool with like the ridges and stuff. So that's part of what I traded for, a little ornament or kind of decoration. So YS, welcome in. Sins by Sadie, how are you doing today? Yeah, Sins by Sadie does a lot of leather art, and yeah, make some necklaces and keychains and stuff. So how was your stream today? How are you doing? And what were you doing on your stream? So Chevster, how you doing, bud? Chev also in the leather department there, being nice to co-host Owen, and starting before midnight. Yeah, Owen, he's been busy, I think. So wonder if a winery would be a better venue for high-end products. Maybe Sai. What's up, Roses? Welcome in. Good to see you. She was being naughty. Always, always. I lurk on you a little bit since by Seder. You typically stream, I think in the morning for me. So I'll have you up as I'm kind of waking up, getting some coffee and stuff. So hope your stream was great though, and I really do appreciate the raid and welcome in today. If you are new here, I am Boyd from Boyd's Custom Fab. We do a lot of woodworking stuff in my shop. Man, this background is ugly, but well, you can see some of the stuff that we do back here. That's some a wine bottle holder that we've been making. I'll be making some of those today. We're kind of finishing up with them. We've got some of the blanks here, so I need to do a few things to them to get them finished. But we'll be working on those. I'm going to be making some more of these bottle openers and trying to get everything ready for a couple more markets that we've got on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. So kind of some midweek markets that we'll be doing for a change. So roses, we got two puppos down here. So oh, hold on, let me connect this camera real quick. You can see Vince over here. He's in the shot. Chev, those shoes that you made were outstanding, buddy. I really, really do like those shoes you've been making. Camera 4. There they are. There they are. Somebody can give them some treats if you, it does take 5,000 channel points, but if you have those and you want to give these two pups a treat, they could really use a treat today, you know? You know, who's got 5,000 extra points over there? All right, there we go. Momo has got some points. I know Momo has got some points, so Momo will give you guys. Look at him. Oh, they want treats. They want the treats. Dan, how have you been, bud? How have things been for you? You been making anything recently? I have not seen all of the entrants into the Craftsman's Guild Challenge, so it will be a reveal to me tomorrow as well. So I've only seen the ones that have been posted in the Discord section. So none of the actual pictures and stuff. So if you guys don't know, this is Millie, this is Vince, two good pups. But as you can see, I can hold the treats up to their noses, but they are controlled by chat. And I see Momo, I see Sai trying to give these pups some treats, but look at them, chat. Don't you guys feel sorry for them? Don't you guys want them to get these juicy treats? And all you have to do is type in exclamation mark followed by 2 letters. You see, chat? Oh, they just want them to chat. You guys want to see these guys? Y'all want to see them starve? Okay. All right, Shan and a few others got in there. Random Tinkerer, SWK. What up, SWK? You got a chance to try out your table saw or anything yet? All right. They don't like when Walnut's not here, especially Millie. Millie just like lays by the door when Walnut's not here, so they're a little stressed today. So we'll see if anybody gives you guys one later. Y'all can hang out here. We're not gonna do anything too loud, at least for a little bit. So we'll keep puppies on stream. What's up, Krillin? Welcome in. I was gonna redeem it because I have like 44.4K. Nice. Yeah, a lot of you guys are very generous to hang around and watch the channel and collect those points. So you're low on points now, Momo. Well, you're always dropping those. So you're putting the team on your back in that in that way. Well, I thank you, sir. That project went really well. Yeah, let's bring that up, Chev, because my goodness, dude, those are just incredible. And I don't know, all your work is so clean. And I think these shoes, for whatever reason, just like really, really show it, in my opinion. So yeah, if you guys don't follow Chev is doing a stream. Wait, I thought you were streaming right now. I thought you were streaming right now, Chev. Are you not? Maybe it's later tonight. Chevy's also got a stream coming up soon, 5 p.m. Central. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. Send the tracking info to the guy that got them. Sounds good, Krillin. Not yet. Hope to be able to fire it up this evening, getting the shop clean, rearranged so I can safely use it. Last thing I want is a kickback. Yeah, the 5 horsepower saw. Those are Those are pretty dang powerful. So yeah, like you said, take it easy. Make sure that it's safe to run before using it. But yeah, I'll be excited to hear how you like it. I feel like table saws take a little bit to kind of fine tune with the fence and everything, and then if you want to build a sled and go down that whole route, yeah, a lot of little stuff. But my birthday, you should get an extra treat, Tink. Goodness. Soon, yes. Doing a birthday stream tonight. I was sent hot sauce. Unsure if I will use it. Oh no. What hot sauce is it, Tink? Here is Chevy's. Here, let's open this in Chrome over here. Here is Chevy's Starlight charity stream. So I'm guessing these are just overall goals, right, Chev? Not individual donations, or are they individual donations? I'm guessing that at $60 total donated, it'll be a handful of hot beans. At $120 donated, goodie bag. Maybe they're individual. I don't know, but yeah, you can see that $180 real candy worms. I saw those at Chevy's last event. They did not look like fun. Leather goodie bag there. 9 million Scoville chocolate bars. Yikes. That's 300 gold total. Wow. Well, Chev, I hope you save that for the end of your stream, because that does not sound like fun. So, good luck. Good luck with that. But yeah, definitely the leather goodie bag will be nice. And doing a couple giveaways for those. So make sure you're supporting Chevster tonight. I think he's starting at 5 p.m. Central. So here in just under a couple hours. Maybe we'll go visit you at the end of the stream, Chev, and encourage you throughout the evening. So I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today, because I am dead. I'm a little dead. I think this is Sins by Sadie's. Yep. This is their Twitch. Like I said, they do a lot of really cool leather stuff as well. I've seen them do kitten collar there. That's cute. I really like that purple on the inside. Boy needs a hot tea, puppy cuddles, and a nap. Yeah, I've got coffee at least. Oh, I wanted to get micheladas, Sai. I thought it was funny that that Momo didn't even know what micheladas were, but it makes sense. They're actually, I don't know, Sai. Maybe they're more of a a southern thing, or a place where there's a higher Mexican population, because yeah, they're just like a spicy tomato drink, Momo, and you typically add beer to them, and so it's like beer plus the spicy tomatoes. So I like that backpack, nice. She didn't know what a clamato was. I know, Sai. It's, that's our Momo. She's so innocent, and probably a lot better off for not doing any of that boozing. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, welcome in again, Sins by Sadie, and thanks for the raid. And yeah, getting us started off with that today. So I feel naked. At least whenever I had my jacket on, I had that. But we gotta put on our what's this called? Apron. From what I hear, it's entertaining for Chevy to eat weird stuff. Weird stuff. I don't know. Entertaining is one way of putting it, Momo. Painful to watch. I think it was pretty stressful to watch him after he wasn't feeling so well, and he was just over there halfway dying on us. So, but I'm hoping he's gonna stay away from the milk and the sour. I think that's what did him in last time. So we'll see. No idea where you come to that conclusion. That's what I'm saying. It's a thing for a reason. Honestly, sounds not very tasty. I would go as far as saying, Momo, they're one of my favorite beer drinks. I absolutely love them. So, I don't know. Maybe next time. No naked TOS. Oh no, not naked. Buffets over booze. Maybe that's my brand. I like that. As well. So, boozy buffets. I like that. So yeah, we were out at a market this weekend, right? I posted some pictures of it in Discord, but the first day it was decent weather at least, right? We had we were inside, so we didn't have to set up a tent and stuff, but we were able to set up a couple tables. It's a little smaller than our normal setup, right? So yeah, I'm with you, Sai. So we had one of our big tables set up, our 6-foot table set up like this. So we had the charcuterie boards in the front there, right? The two wavy boards here. We had some of our small cutting boards, and then we had the large cutting boards. Huntress the cherry. So we've already sold one of the cherries. D from Twitch chat has bought the cherry one. You can kind of tell from this picture, but the cherry is super curly, so it looks really neat. And then I think the one with the adding the resin in there kind of helped it as well. So we were left with 2 walnut ones, and I thought the walnuts were pretty cool too. They had a bunch of sapwood in there, which I think kind of added a little bit more extra to them. But like I said, they were our lower price items at $70. And I thought that would kind of offset the cost. Again, I know that the end grain cutting boards are expensive. That's just kind of what we have to charge for the amount of time that we put into them, the machines that are required to make them, et cetera, right? So 140 for the smaller ones, 190 for the big ones. And we did not sell a single thing from this 3/4 of the table in 2 days. So thanks, YS. Everybody, a lot of people were like, "Oh, these are so nice. You know, I wouldn't even want to cut on them." And I don't know how to overcome that. I don't know what the right answer is to that. We've tried some different things, some different responses saying that you should use them. We provide the oil and the wax to be able to refresh them whenever they get used after a while, after you wash them and they get a little dry. We're going to include some of our oil and wax mixture. We try to explain them that they are end grain cutting boards, and so just kind of naturally, whenever you cut into the end grain boards, they're going to not show the knife marks near as much as just a flat, normal board. We try to explain that, after the first time, I think after you break it in a little bit, it's just going to be natural to use it. I don't know. We've tried to have all those discussions. We've sold a few of them at past markets. But I just don't know what the right word is. There isn't anything to say there. They aren't looking to pay that much for anything. They're just trying to say they think it's beautiful and they can't afford it. Yeah, and I think that's kind of like a good out, right? Like, oh, they're beautiful, and then they walk away. Do they really mean it? I don't know. But I just don't know. We may just stop bringing them, to be honest. Maybe we'll bring a couple because it shows some level of design or whatever, and maybe we'll just keep the rest of them under the table. So if anybody asks about them, what's up, War Boss? Thank you for that follow as well. Rose, if you are still here as well, thank you for the follow a few minutes ago. I do not have any sound right now because my headphones died on me, so we'll let them charge for another few minutes or something, and then we'll bring him back. But what's up, Owen? Just looking around, but I love your stream. I'm sure I'll be back later. Wait, Owen, are you okay? Did somebody abduct your account? So I don't know. That's hi, Owen. I hope you're doing well. So you can see on the far side we had kind of the turn bottle openers. And then we only had one of the flat wall mounted, or not wall mounted, but magnetized bottle openers, right? The ones that are flat with applied woods together. We only had one of those, but we had like 6 coaster sets, and we only displayed 4 at a time. But I think we sold 5 coaster sets the first day, and we only had one left for the second day, and unfortunately that one didn't sell. But we brought the price down from $60 to $55 on those. I wish we could get 60 or even more, but because they are kind of a bit of work to do, even though they're just a little set of coasters, they kind of take a little bit of time to make. So This happens in leatherworking too. People buy the small items. It's hard to sell large one. Thinking of the big items as a way to draw people in more. I think that's kind of what our thinking is too. Like it draws people to the table. It maybe lets them know our capabilities and like shows some of the higher end prices. But again, like these, I was really hoping that these charcuterie boards, they're not too much work. We can just CNC them out, pour the resin in there, and then sand them down, and we can sell them at $70 and still feel good about it. So I was hoping that if people saw the cutting boards, they saw those prices, but then they saw the charcuterie boards for half the price of a small one. I thought like, okay, maybe they can justify now spending the money on a charcuterie board because it's $70, not over $100 or whatever, right? So yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, doing well. Just had dinner. Nice, Owen. I thought it was quite topical. No, that's the person looking at your booth for yeah, saying that, Shan. I know. I just don't know. So we did well on the coasters. We sold a few ornaments, but I feel like people weren't looking in the tree for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why that was so hard for people to look up into the tree, but I started noticing that everybody just like maybe just got used to kind of looking down at the table as they would wrap around. So we kind of eventually had to put one down so people would start asking about it. But like I said, this corner was hot. We sold a few of our bottle openers. We sold a bunch of coasters. That was probably our best seller. And then the wine bottle displays or holders at the top. We sold a few of those. Here's a look from the other side. Didn't sell any bowls, and these are kind of just some bowls that we've had for a while and haven't been able to sell. And we've got them listed at $40, which I think is about as fair as we can get on them. Maybe we could go down to 35 or something, but just looking, but I love your stuff. I'm sure I'll be back later to buy something. Yeah, Shan, we see them like 5% of the time do they ever come back. It's something that we hear very often, or, oh, let me take a business card and I'll go to your website and check things out. And the amount of sales that I think have been driven from that are very, very low. I think most people get home, they completely forget where they even got the business card from, and they just go on with their lives. So, Nick Kissa, how you doing though? Welcome in. A bit of food porn on Discord, especially for TW. I don't know if I've seen TW yet today, but let's see. Is it in your channel? Oh yeah. Little 12-ounce filet. Oh, I like those. Oh, this is the fancy steak place, Owen, where you're getting a little discount. Oh, that does look good. These fries look interesting. Are they like duck fat fries or something? Hey, 1010, what up? Is there ever a point where it comes to just getting any cash? Yeah, there is 1010, and I'll tell you my example. Sounds good, Huntress. Enjoy making lunch. I think in part people really just understand how expensive materials are for a small business. We have a small craft business as well, and my wife does a lot of shirts. People balk at a custom-made shirt at $25. Go to Walmart and spend $40 to $50 on something mass-produced. Yeah, exactly, YS. And it's like, it's just really hard to run a small business, I think. At the end of the day, there are so many costs that go into selling a product and so much that's outside of even just the material cost, right? People don't think about the machines. People don't think about the accounting software that's needed. People don't think about taxes that you have to pay on the machines that you have. People don't think about the whatever, the gas to get over there, the tables that those things are on, et cetera, et cetera. And so it's hard to explain that, I think, to people who have never had their own, right? Had their own business, that is. Well, good luck, Nick. Cause hopefully it works out for you. So, Owen, this was our first day setup. The second day, we ended up. What did we do? We shuffled around her earring displays because Walnut's earrings did not do well, and she worked really hard to. We made this display. We did that on stream a little bit on Friday. and her earrings just did not do well. Now, again, was this a result of other jewelry vendors being there? Because there was probably, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 other people selling little small earrings. Hers were unique, but there was a few other people doing those. So was it a result of that? We started talking about like her cards, right? So this is the first time. Well, it's not true, but a lot of times we've been using this display here, and we've got a couple of these clear acrylic displays that she'll just float the earrings on. And so we started talking about on this display here, does the background of her cards make things a little too busy, right? I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, but her earrings just did not do as well as we thought they should have. On the second day, though, we did have pins in here. So to Tintin's point that he made earlier, we have not been able to sell pins at these markets successfully at all in the past, right? So last weekend, whenever we were at a market, we did 20% off pins, and we sold, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 last weekend. We sold another 3 or 4 this weekend. Actually, just on Sunday, that was like maybe our largest selling item on Sunday yesterday, and again something that we put 20% on. So yes, at some point it is worth it just to get some money back, because I've got so many pin kits that I bought from Pin Kits Mall and bought way too many. So at this point, we're not selling any. I just want to make a little bit of money off of them, and I'm willing to take a 20% hit on those. So, but if you made a Texas inlay cutting board, it would sell right away. Chev, I've got these here that I really want. I've been meaning to finish, but I mean, whether you want to call this a cutting board or not, I would call it a serving board, but plenty of other people just call flat pieces of wood cutting boards. Well, we made a bunch of these for one of Walnut's relatives who owns a business, and we like laser engraved their logo into them a few years ago. But I mean, yeah, if we need to be a little gimmicky and start doing that, Chev, maybe it's something that we need to consider, because I'm not above being a little gimmicky to try to make a little money. I'm trying to catch up with chat. Ditch the business cards, tell them to take a photo of the banner. Yeah, that could work too. I don't know. I just always feel like people ask for them, and I always have the hope that they're gonna go and look at it and order, but doesn't seem to be the case in too many instances. Triple cooked chips. It's always a game of just finding customers. Doesn't do us any good for people that couldn't afford to start with. Yeah, and Shan, like, you know, you have to get something back for your time, and at this point, I would rather not make the sale rather than just giving away my inventory. And again, I'll give a little bit of a sale, but I can't really sell the cutting boards for any less. That's just how it is. So I mean, I could take a little bit off, but we're making very little for our time at that point. Mouse, when I go to craft fairs, my mom and I sometimes take a picture of the card alongside of the products so we can remember. Yeah, that's a good idea, Mouse. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, take it in the middle of the cutting boards or the earrings, whatever you're interested in, right? That's cool. Welcome back, Krillin. Maybe $25 too low price for a custom. You get mass made for only slightly less. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Owen. Is there some sort of reverse psychology? I know Shan was talking a little bit about maybe trying to not display prices. We did the opposite this time. We were trying to be very thorough in our in labeling everything. So you can see we bought these little brass triangle things here and just kind of printed out some labels for them, clearly marking all the prices, right? Walnut's got this little thing for earrings. We did the same thing on the charcuterie boards and the cutting boards. I'm trying to remember. I think we actually sold the cutting boards whenever we didn't have prices on them. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Do you try to allow people to fall in love with it before immediately seeing the price? And just like, you know, trying to get them to like it without knowing the price, and then they can justify it once they do find out about it? Or I don't know. Time for a science shirt. Science is taking the fun out of guessing since 1600. At no point getting mad at people who can't afford things unless they start getting rude about your prices. Yeah. You think the background are too busy? I would say looking at it on the screen, the background is a little busy for the earrings. Yeah. Yeah, so I think the unfortunate thing is after we realized that, Walnut mentioned that she just ordered 200 more to be able to do that. I think it's fine on the little ones. It doesn't. I mean, maybe the side take away from it a little bit. So maybe that's an instance where creativity and trying to have like a cool design card kind of takes away from the earrings a little bit. So, but again, like we've got some display just on clear acrylic as well, and I guess we did sell a few of them from this, but yeah, if we would have had some strong earring sales, that kind of would have helped with our weekend. But man, it was yesterday was brutal. It was raining off and on, which didn't help. And this place was pretty much only outdoors for people to sit. So yeah, whenever it rains, they either had to come inside to our area and kind of be with the vendors, or they just left or didn't even come in the first place. So yeah, we kind of realized that at these events, while they can be okay, Saturday was okay for us because it was a decent day at least. We're kind of at the mercy of the brewery or distillery or whatever that we're at. We're kind of at the mercy of them and how much business they bring in on a certain day, right? So zoomed out, it's not clear what they are. Earrings are gorgeous though. It's a shame. Yeah, Blue. She worked really hard on them too. Like she's been really busy with her part-time job, right? Working long hours with them, and then coming home, and she was up to like 3 on Friday night and we had to be up early on Saturday to go out to this market. So yeah, she's been working really hard on them. So it is unfortunate. And like she's been trying to do a bunch of little you can see her little holiday earrings here. So she's got like snowflakes and little Santa hats, ornaments, gingerbread man, snowman, all that stuff. So, and a bunch of little trees. So she's been trying to like have a bunch of themed designs. I've talked with her a little bit about the problem with those is that if we don't sell them, we're gonna be stuck with them until next year. But it doesn't take much material to make those little studs, at least. So it's fine that they maybe didn't sell as well. We've got a couple more this week, and maybe we'll sign up for a few more by the end of the year. But people ask all the time, not a single person turned down the suggestion to take a photo, and quite often with an eco-friendly positive comment. Well, maybe we'll just hold them for people who really seem to want them. In the UK, legally have to have everything priced, though that can be, price tag on the bottom? Really? Doesn't have to be immediately visible. Interesting, Owen. Yeah, I've never heard of anything like that here. Maybe that's the case, but we did really like one thing that we did on Friday on the stream, right, is we boosted up the tables. So this was just a little 4-foot table that we had to buy, but the added, I think I added like 7 inches to the table heights. And I ended up, and Owen and other people were making the comments that sometimes it can be a little shaky. But, high-tech redneck, I haven't seen him yet today, but he mentioned something that stuck in my brain. And what I ended up doing was taking the legs and wrapping electrical tape around them. It's not the maybe most permanent solution, but it worked for this weekend at least. And creating, enough of a buildup of tape to where it fit inside of the tube snugly, and that helped with the stability a lot. So, again, I don't know if it'll be long term, but I mean, we had this wine bottle thing on display, and there were like dogs there. There was a lot of commotion, especially on Saturday. So. And nothing got knocked over, so we're hopeful at least that maybe it'll work out. Yeah, if it works, it works. Right. Top of the card is nice, just all the lines on the mix of the dangly Mixing with the dangly, the bigger earrings. Yeah, I agree. Especially on, like, she's even using clear acrylic on some of them. And I think it just makes it to where your eyes maybe have a hard time kind of focusing on the earrings themselves, right? So yeah, we do have our Twitch stream. I think so. Yeah, we've got everything listed, yeah. Including Twitch on the back. But YS, I've never. Some people, we've told them that we streamed on Twitch, and they've told us that they watch it, or that they get on Twitch for other things, right, gaming or whatever. But I don't think I've ever had anybody come into the stream and tell me that they were a part of it, or that they met us at the show and found us just from that. Small stock for next year. That's true, Shannon. Like, this is always the busy time, and at least we'll have some inventory ready for the holiday season, and we can start putting it out like in November or something of next year. They don't take much space to store until next year. True. It's not like a big a big sign or cutout or something. So don't quote me on that, but I think not putting up the price, it would help. People are much likely to ask and interact and stay longer and consider buying instead of just looking at the number and go away. At least it worked for me. Sometimes I ended up buying something. Yeah. Blue, I think there is something to that, right? So you can see on the charcuterie boards, you see that we've got a label right there showing that they're $70. So, yeah, I mean, I think somebody could be checking out this board and then look up, and then they would immediately see $70. And so the interesting thing is again, I mentioned we were next to a girl who glows glass full. What did I just say? Glows glass? How about blows glass full time? And she's been doing it for 20 something years, and she goes to a lot of these nobody heard it. She goes to a lot of these events and stuff, and so I barely have her table pictured over here, but she had a bunch of of glass cups that she had made with like super cool patterns. Definitely take a lot of skill to make and to make look as cool as she does, right? So but she was selling hers for $45, right? And we did a trade for a charcuterie board. So she was like, okay, pick out $70 worth of stuff, and we'll just do an even trade, right? So her cups were $45 each. Are they 45 or 50? Actually, I think they were 50, and then if you bought a few of them, they went down to 45. But seeing the price on her cups, and they were labeled on the table too, I kind of had I kind of for a second had a feeling of a buyer being like, man, that's $50 for a cup. And like all of a sudden I found myself, I was like, oh dang, I just put myself in a buyer's shoes. And well, we don't have a whole lot of income right now, so like $50 is quite a bit of money to us right now. So maybe if I was at my old job and we were still doing okay, we $50, we could probably afford a $50 glass. But yeah, I just kind of like for a second, it just kind of snapped in there. It was like $50 for a cup, man. It's kind of expensive. But so I get it. I get the fact that even though in my mind I try and sell them for $70 and thinking that that's a pretty good price for them, I still understand, oh, that's a lot of money. But I don't know. Boy's been using his Swedish pump on the table legs, make them 7 inches longer. I learned it from Austin Powers, Owen. Even with the price clearly on display, it's amazing the number of people who don't see it. We did hear a lot about that too. The cutting boards were in the middle there. So again, Blue, to your point too, I think people look at the cutting boards, but they see the price, and it's showing 140, 190. I can see how that's a big number. That may be a little intimidating. Not like those holiday designs will expire and not be trendy. Yeah, exactly, Mel. So I'm glad that she's been doing them. She's been getting a lot of experience with the laser, with designing stuff, and for her to be able to make all these designs, literally, it was after midnight, and she was like, "Oh, I really want snowflakes and Santa hats," because she didn't have those designs before. And then she just like makes them real quick, lasers them out, and they're ready to go. So that part is really good, that she's getting more comfortable with the laser and kind of finding her style as well. So No price means people ask, and the opportunity to sell it, it puts it right in their hands, into their hands, and start talking about what goes into making it. True, 10. And like, we always try to engage with people. There's some who clearly don't want to be talked to, or like, we'll try and say like, hey, how's it going? How you doing? And they just say, oh, fine. And it'll be like, okay, well, maybe we'll talk a little bit about the cutting boards and talk about the stuff, but it could be an opportunity to strike up a conversation more frequently and talk a little bit more. Thought you were having a stroke, Blue. No having strokes. No. We don't need anybody else. She blows glass full time, not glows glass full time. It's a good price. I don't think any of us really price things so high that it's crazy. But the reality is need versus want. Yep. Yeah, I think so. And I was just hopeful that, maybe if somebody's parent was a chef that really liked to maybe giving people strokes with zooming in and out. Sorry if that's true, but somebody's parents like to cook a lot, and they've got a little bit of money. When we were walking in, I saw a Maserati sitting outside. I was like, oh, this is a good sign here. Maybe there's some high-end people here, but apparently they didn't stop by our booth. Maybe they were at the place next door. Kind of thing about showing prices up front as well. It weeds out people who are never going to buy. Someone walking away is fine. Someone who spent 5 minutes explaining, saying they can't afford your price, yeah, kind of be wasted time. At this place, especially yesterday, just having people walk by the booth was was kind of rare. We would definitely go 3 or 4 minutes, maybe even sometimes 5 minutes, without a single person walking by. And when you're there for your second day, going on like, I think it was like 11 to 5 yesterday. It was the open time. So we were there 6 hours plus, in and out time as well. So our patience was getting a little thin. Thankfully, it was a whiskey bar. So and the bartender was giving out a free drink for everybody, for all of the vendors. So at least we were able to get a drink, and they had some good food trucks there too. Although we didn't treat ourselves to food yesterday because our sales weren't as good as they should have been. So we had to eat Wendy's $3 breakfast, and that was it. So I see a lot of people that shows hiding behind a wall or sitting low in the far back of their booth, not engaged with the customers. Yeah, and that's 10 like we've got these chairs here, but we kind of sit up. But when we're engaging with people, typically we stand up and talk to them. Now, sometimes I feel like standing full time over the table in some cases can be a little intimidating, especially if Walnut and I are both standing there. But if we're not, we're always paying attention, but yeah, definitely there are some vendors who are just constantly on their phone, and like when I walk around, it's like they're not even trying, and maybe they're not doing it like full time. Maybe they just kind of are there to try to sell a few things or whatever. But I don't know. It always kind of blows me away that there's always people just like seem to be perfectly fine with making no sales, or not even trying to engage with customers. So just have a bucket that says put money here. I think there's a balance between passive, I want to be here, and calling people into your space to buy. Yeah, and it's hard, right? And I think anybody who's been to these as a vendor, you typically you fight with yourself. I mean, we were on the first day, we had a guy, he picked up that maple and walnut cutting board in the back. He put it up next to the cherry and walnut patterned one, and they were trying to figure out, him and his wife were there, and they were trying to figure out which one they wanted. And we were like, oh man, this is great. We'd already done our spiel about the cutting boards, about them being ingrained, the different woods that are in them, etc. And they were just trying to pick out the one that they wanted. And we kind of let it go quiet for a second because him and his wife were talking amongst themselves. We could have gone into a little bit more talking about how we include the butter with it, the mineral oil and beeswax, how to maintain them and stuff. But Walnut and I kind of let them go for a second. And Walnut whispered to me, she said, talk to them again. And I let it go for another probably like 10 seconds. And all of a sudden they put the board down, they put the maple one back, and I kind of helped them put it back. And then they just walked away. And I was like kicking myself for the rest of the day and trying to like come to grips with it, because I realized, and it was very early, like it would have been the first sale of the day, would have been a cutting board, and that would have started us off. They were trying to buy a big one, so a $200 start to the day, and that would have been great. But they just slipped away, and man, I really was kicking myself, and I don't know if I would have talked to them and engaged with them a little bit more. Maybe we could have closed the sale, but I just I don't know. It hurt. It burned me a little bit for the rest of the day, and that was on Saturday. So right when we got there, and maybe not into like form as much as we were later in Saturday or on Sunday, but regardless, I mean, it was okay. We made a little bit of money this weekend, not near as much as we wanted to yesterday, but we are planning to go to a couple more midweek this week. So I think on Wednesday and Thursday we've got markets coming up. So yeah, we got to get ready for those. We did do well on coasters and our wine bottle holders and our wall-mounted bottle openers. So those are three things that I've got a little bit of kind of halfway finished inventory ready. So let's do a little work on those. Try to get some more ready for the rest of the week. Rate card details on the piece of paper. I'll sort out the niceties later. I think it's important to be attentive and engage with people who seem interested. Yeah, for sure. I agree. And people want to talk about it. People want to, whenever you tell them that you're the maker, people want to engage with that. And I think that can help sell. Not only are you buying a product, but you're literally talking to the person who made it. The other cool thing that happened was we started having people coming back to us and saying, hey, I bought from you in the past. And some people had bought from us like a few years before. And they were talking about like products that we used to sell that they had bought. Walnut made some Beetlejuice magnets for, I think it was Halloween of 2020. This was, again, if you didn't see my glass trade yesterday, I just think that's too freaking cool. We'll have to display that somewhere in here. But she made some Beetlejuice magnets, and somebody came up and was like, oh, I just put them away again. We just had them out again for Halloween this year. So we had a few people come back and tell us that they were had seen us in the past, had bought from us in the past. A couple bought some more earrings and stuff. We heard about some different markets that we can maybe go to. So it wasn't all a loss. It was just not as good as we had hoped. Amazing how many people you can scare off just by saying hi to them. Yeah, for sure. Oh, and they just kind of give you that smile, or just don't even say anything and then just keep walking, right? I think having a director style chair is best. You can sit up higher, closer to eye level, and not standing all day. These chairs get pretty tall. We're definitely above the products. The first maybe market or two, we made the mistake of just bringing like lawn chairs or what am I trying to say? Folding chairs. And yeah, those definitely sit down too low. So yeah, these at least help you sit up, and we're always sitting above the product, even with the raised tables that we had this past weekend. Yeah, Mama, we raised up our tables with PVC pipe, and we really liked having the raised tables. It didn't maybe lead to more sales, but I think that it helped. Hey, what's up, POW? How's it going? Hope you had a good weekend. Prefer a vendor to at least be paying attention to engage as needed. Just yeah, I agree, Krillin. Right? It's just kind of a courtesy thing that people are there to chat, and people are, for the most part, people are friendly. And if you start talking to them, they'll talk back. Maybe you don't make a sale, but at least if you give them the opportunity to chat a little bit, typically they will. We need to, oh man, where did I put my planer? So we've got a few of these wine bottle holders. We've got a few of the bottle openers over there. Where's my planer? How did a planer go missing? Is it over there? Oh, I see it. It's over in the corner. Okay, well, maybe we'll have to go grab that real quick. Good boy Vince is living his best life. Both of them. I'm telling you, Lidar, when Walnut's not here, Millie really gets sad. I mean, that's her normal. Oh. Owen is tempting you with the stick. Vince, you don't see that stick right in front of your face? You don't see that stick? It's right here. Look, there's the stick. Get it. Where's the stick? Where's the stick? Where is it? Where's your stick? Hey, no barking, dude. No barking. We don't bark. That's what bad puppies do. Go get your... Actually, I don't want that out here. If he goes and gets his bee, it's going to get sawdust and stuff all over it, so we don't need any of that. Yeah, we've just been hanging out today on pups. Poor pups were inside. That's a hard part for us at markets too, and I think is Owen's... What's holding Owen back from getting a dog right now is when we go to these markets, typically I have to come home and let them out halfway through the day. So yesterday we didn't do that, and we had the chance to stay a little bit later if we wanted to. Most of the vendors packed up, so I don't think it would have been worth it anyway, and it was super slow. But they were inside for like 7 hours yesterday, and yeah, we had to come back home to let them out. So yeah, we're always on a timer with the dogs being here, so and we don't have like a doggy door or anything to be able to let them out. I don't always buy right away. Sometimes I let things maybe want to simmer on my mind. Yeah, and some people will do that, Krillin. I would say that most people will say they're coming back and they never do, and that, that's part of it too. But a cigar holder whiskey tray. I haven't heard about that, YS. We do need some more products, though, and we're going to be brainstorming. After we get out of December and after we get out kind of the craziness, we're going to be brainstorming for some new products coming up hopefully in the early part of next year. I'm going to raise my table height, and then I did tiered shelves. I think that works too, Shan. I agree that I think your setup looks good, and it does a better job of getting things more at eye level, right? Do I have a tie on? Oh, did I have a tie on? Oh, yesterday. I thought you were asking now. I'm like, oh, no, I'm wearing... No, I did not, Tintin. Do you think that's what I did wrong? I'm on my phone a lot at events, but I always get put down when people are around. Yeah, we kind of do that too. It's fine, boy, don't blame yourself. There's nothing else you can do. You get in the whole info. Some people just change their mind. Thanks, Blue. I'm still burning me. I think it's percentages, taking someone from 2% to 5% chance to buy, or 40 to 70. It's still not 100. True. Yeah, you're right, Shannon. Like you said, you can be friendly. You can do all the things right, and at the end of the day, for whatever reason, they just don't get it that time. But yeah, all you can do is try. Try to keep improving your setup. Try to keep improving your communication, and just everything that goes into it. I get a small sense of smugness when somebody looks at the start of the day and then comes back towards the end of the day to buy, and someone has already bought what they wanted. I agree. Yeah, Owen, it's kind of like, well, you should have bought whenever it was here. I don't know what to tell you. And super happy that the hype brings them in. They look down at things as well. Now, debating the white versus black tablecloths. So the thing that's been driving me crazy about our black tablecloths is every little speck of dust. And clearly we don't have any dust on my green one here. But just like this green one here, even worse, every little speck of dust you can see. And that drives me insane. Especially when we're at outdoor events and there's like pine trees and shit. And all of the everything is just blowing onto the table. and I'm constantly going around and trying to clean the tables. And I don't know if it really matters, but it drives me insane. And like whenever I see people looking at something and there's like a little bit of dust right next to it, I'm just thinking I just can't stop thinking about it in my brain. So yeah, I'm not sure. I may need to switch to why those darn pine trees. What's up, Life in Pain? Hope you're doing well. I was watching your stream a little bit this morning. I hope it went well, and good to see you. Thanks for being here today. You asked for the bark, you're teasing him? Get a Chihuahua, no cap. Take the dogs with you. All the other traders will love you forever. I don't know, Owen. While Millie looks very tired all the time on stream, as she does right now. See her just passed out over there. She is not chill at outdoor events, and neither is Vince actually. Vince kind of loses his mind in public. He's a very mostly normal dog when he's at home, but well, Walnut always likes to tell the story of whenever she brought him to a brewery, our friend's brewery that she works, our friend works at and is like a manager there, and she was giving us or giving her and Vince, because I wasn't there, it was her and Vince, a little tour of their back room. And well, what you may not know about Vince is when Vince, goes number 2 outside, he doesn't just stay in one spot. He walks around. And well, you got an itch on your ear, bud? What's going on? He was he I guess had to go or got socially awkward or something, and proceeded to poop in the back room over the string of about 10 feet, just spreading it everywhere as she's like mortified, trying to pull him and get him outside. But I don't. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's why the pups can't come. A tie on stream might not be a bad idea. No, Tintin, that would be a safety hazard because the tie would fall out sometimes and get caught in the table saw or the drill press. So you think the stream would ever start if he had to? Yeah, I did not know how to tie a tie, so I would have to learn that. And I mean, I guess you can do the trick where you just take it off and you don't completely untie it. But if I'm gonna be switching up ties every day, yeah, we're starting at least 30 minutes late. You're right, Krillin. Yeah, yesterday just didn't have the volume of people. It was a rainy day here. It was not a good day, and people were just not showing up to this place we were at. So there wasn't much we could do yesterday. We could have made a few more sales, but it was slim. Free Fall, how you doing, bud? I'm way behind on chat, but trying to do my best. Maybe a white tablecloth will give you some peace of mind at least. Yeah, maybe blue. And then we would just be worried about all the black specks that, all of a sudden magically appear. And we just, no, hopefully, I think white would be better. Time to switch to paisley tablecloth. What's Vince's excuse? Teddy scoots because of balance issues? I don't know, Momo. I don't know what his excuse is, but yeah, he's a weirdo. Vince establishing dominance. My cats do none of that. Yeah, Chev, at least cats know how to use a litter box, or at least most of them. Vince is on dirty protest. He's our special boy. That's all I can say about that. Am I just gonna be lazy? I just need to take off. I accidentally, you guys recall whenever I was making these wine bottle holders, I accidentally drilled one off center because I miscalculated the center point there. I need to take off just like a very little amount. Maybe instead of getting out the planer, because I don't really want to pick that up. It's a safety hazard. Oh, I actually drilled these two off center. So we need to touch up a little bit. I guess I'll just make these a little bit less wide, thinner. And yeah, we need to do that. I think I'm just going to take this off on the joiner, right? Our dog had never had an indoor accident in 3 years. We owned him visiting my brother-in-law. First thing he does is pee on the rug in their living room. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff. Free fall. That makes dogs. You can be really happy with your dog. You can think, I guess, especially if you have kids, that like You know, or at least in my mind, sometimes a dog can kind of be, human-like or whatever, and you think that they have some sort of intelligence, is what I'm saying. And then all of a sudden they do something like that. And it's just like, come on, man. We act so good at home, and then we take you out, and that's the first thing you do. Yeah, Vince's weakness is the trash can. He can't stay out of that when we're not here, so we always have to block it. They did have 3 dogs, so I'm sure there was some marking happening. Yeah, and if one dog pees in a spot, all of a sudden all the dogs have to pee in the spot. Make it thinner. That's the dainty model. Yes, it's the wine bottle holder light. People were amazed though. That was another good draw to the table. Was having the wine bottle kind of in that corner. A lot of people were looking at the wine bottle here because we had it propped up, kind of just floating, pointed out at everybody, and a lot of people were stopping to kind of look at that. They would kind of bend down to try and see how it was working. So that was also a conversation piece there to get chatting with people, and people would be impressed by the balance. I thought to myself, that looks off center, but Boyd knows more than I do. I'll say, now you know. Now you know. I don't actually know what I'm doing, so just feel free to jump in, even if you're not right. Feel free to bring up the questions, Si, whenever you've got concerns like that, because there's probably a pretty good chance that I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm doing it wrong. Put a curved body to it. To these. So center the curve around a hole and bring it back to center below. Center the hole around the curve and bring it back down below. I don't know if I know what that means. Like, as long as your balance point is below the hole, what happens in between shouldn't matter. Make it look fancy, like try to really give it an illusion. Like, make it. Well, I feel like this is a good job for a bandsaw. You know, one of those machines that we don't have. What's up, Outback? Sub right now. It's had to fix that little problem. Appreciate that, Outback. You should get a little notification to share it. But how's it going, bud? How was the weekend? How did your Saturday end up? Hope it went well. I didn't see if Australia won in the World Cup, but obviously the U.S. lost. So now the World Cup is completely irrelevant to probably 99% of Americans. So all good now. That's good. Bandsaw shaped object for rough cutting. Maybe. I've got these I want to do. I also have coasters that I think I have full sets of. I just need to make the little base holder. And then I also can maybe make just like a variety of the extra ones that I've got. But I've got a bunch of these that are finished. They just need the dowels at the corners for one of them to make a little nice holder for them. So no, Outback. Japan and Australia played. I think Japan. No. It was Argentina and Australia. So, yeah. I guess Argentina won that game as well. So, well, so it's over for the both of us. Here comes the. What up, Double R? Let's see that flex. How we feeling today, Double R? Oh shit, we're looking good. What's up, Double R? How you doing, buddy? Hope you had a good weekend. Welcome in. And yeah, good to see you today. Obviously, the Cowboys won yesterday. I got back in time to see them stomp on the Colts, but I didn't see any of the other games. So, got any quick analysis? You may still be at work right now, but appreciate you stopping by. Regardless, Croatia beat Japan today in penalty kicks. Wow. Brazil beat South Korea. Dang. Yeah, South Korea did well just to get in, so. But Brazil is typically the dominant team, right? So always difficult. In the midst of sublimating mugs, my press died. Need these for the expo. I'm so sad. Yikes, Tink. I remember you didn't get that too long ago. Didn't you get that last year? Maybe earlier this year? The Cowgirls should always lose? No. They're looking pretty good right now. I don't want to know how my team is going out back. The Broncos, they're not good. They're not good. That's all I know. So, Cowboys defense turned up in the fourth last night, dude. I couldn't believe. I can't remember what the final score was, like 50-14 or something. We didn't get home. We had a couple markets this weekend and stuff, so I really didn't see any football during the day, college or professional. But yeah, obviously. Oh, I did see the end of the TCU and Kansas State game, and TCU obviously lost, but is still going to get into the college football playoff. USC lost on Friday night after Saki was talking all that trash, saying how they were going to win. USC knocked itself out of the playoff, and I guess Michigan took care of business, and Ohio State's now going to go in as well, right? So, yep. LSU got smoked, did they? Yeah. Yeah, you were kind of calling that double R, so doesn't surprise me. We beat Senegal, apparently. Grudge match next round against France. Oh, and that'll be interesting. Yeah, that'll be, man. I'm sure those games get wild over there. Even, obviously, even since the with the World Cup not being there, but just, I'm sure all of the bars and the pubs are packed over there. So, I would just like to be a part of that experience. I bet it gets fun. New press will say next day delivery time. Go for the tin mug version while you're at it. Late last year. Yeah, might as well get the tin mug version. Vikings squeaked another one. 10-2 pre-fall. 10-2 was the final score of their game. That's wild. That's real wild. I did not see that. Lost by 1 point to the Ravens. Yikes, Outback. Yeah, there's going to be some big problems there because, yeah, Russell Wilson just isn't getting it done. So I don't know if it's him or the coach or what it is, but yeah, there are some major problems going on in that organization. So not a great time to be a Broncos fan. Well, we make some more of these first. I don't know. Maybe we will try some shape on these. I'm not sold yet, but that is a good idea. I think that would make the illusion even cooler with the with kind of some unique shape. We'll see. We'll see if I have the patience for that. Objective when it comes to sports. Bronco country, let's cry. Yeah. Vikings record is 10-2. Oh, they won 27-22. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. I'm a little slow today. I'm not gonna lie. I am feeling pretty tired. I don't know. We've been busy for the past couple weeks, so I may not be all the way there today. I'm just gonna do my best to make it through the evening without any major yeets or injuries. Right? That's the goal. TW. Welcome to Boyd's Wood Club. Welcome to Boyd's Wood Club, TW. Mail came in and so did my fabulous ornament. Even better in person. Thank you so much, TW. I don't know why Krillin wants some more wiggle butt. I don't know why TTS didn't work. Interesting. 3-9 for y'all out back. Yikes. CW, thank you again for the 8-month resub. Appreciate the subscription. I appreciate you getting an ornament. And yeah, if it's going on the tree right now, I hope it looks good on the tree. If it's going as a gift to somebody else or to somebody within the fam, I hope they enjoy that as well. But thanks for the support, TW. Stopped them on the 4th and goal in the 4th. Wow, they're always making y'all sweat pre-fall. The Vikings seem like the team that you can never be comfortable with. Us Seahawks fans are very happy to see Wilson go elsewhere. I bet, Huntress. Yeah, y'all's coach, oh man, old USC coach, Pete. I think he knew it was time to get Russell Wilson out of there. So, yeah, y'all seem to be doing just fine without him. So, absolutely. I think the Washington Redskins not doing bad. They're like 4th in NFC East. Yeah, Krillin, they're doing pretty well considering how they started. They didn't start too well, but yeah, the NFC East is really competitive this year. That's why you don't like the Cowboys. But obviously the Eagles are just a little bit better, but maybe the Giants may be 7-5 too, right? I think Russell was promised you can run the show, and they yanked his chain of the program. He doesn't aspire to fit into. Yeah, it's just not working. It is. See them just both sit at the same time. It's very strange to see him, look night and day different compared to what he was in Seattle. So, hey, Loopy Doopy, how you doing? It's been a minute. How have you been? Everything all right? Good to see you today. You definitely TW-proof the package. Did I pack that one or did Walnut? I don't remember. I've been packing a lot of orders recently, and I'm not a good packager. If you guys don't know, this is Millie, this is Vince. They're both two good pups, but as you can see, they don't take treats without chat's approval. And without chat allowing them to have these treats, you can see Outback and TW know what's going on. But apparently nobody else wants to see these puppies get these treats. Look how good they're being. They're being so no treat, says Blacksmith Pop. All right. Thanks to Outback, TW, Double R, and Krillin for giving you these treats. Okay. There you go. Pete Carroll, thank you. Thank you, Double R. I could not think of his last name. Washington and the Giants tied yesterday. Weird. Blacksmith Pop, how you doing though, bud? Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Good to see you. Got to admit, Wilson was a great QB for Seattle. Then he comes to Denver and he is crap. Yeah, no, absolutely. He was really good for Seattle. I mean, they were good year in and year out. They had a good atmosphere, good defense always, which helped, I think. But yeah, he seemed to be much better than what he is now, which is crazy. Such good pups. What's up, Kazan? Stu the Sparky. Welcome in. Good to see you as well. Hope you all had a good weekend or having a good start to the week. Warmed up to 39 today. Yikes, that is cold. No thank you on the 39. I'm good there. I think that's correct. I took notes on how to make these, but let's see if I can actually follow them. Our 70-year-old teenager, right? I love his coaching energy and how he approaches the game. Like still, like you said, just still having so much fun. And just I think really relates to his team well. He's had success everywhere he's been, so he seems like a great coach. Runs around the field like he's half his age. Yep, he does. Oh, that's right, Blacksmith Pop. I forgot today was your first day back. How did it go? Were everybody happy to see you? Was it just like riding an old bike, or has everything changed? Came running out of work for the pups? Aw. Thanks, Blue. Hope you got to see them. Swimming weather. Been all right. Lots of woodworking this year, but I'm able to stream due to technical difficulties. Yeah, we Loopy, we actually, I don't know if you were here for it, but we actually did a Lee Valley stream on their channel in October, I think is when it was. So I got together with Sasaki Woodworks, and we did a little Lee Valley sponsored stream. And yeah, I got this new apron from them. They engrave or put our name in there and everything. Embroidered our name, I guess is the right term. So yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, I forget you wait, do you work? Do you work for Lee Valley, Loopy? Pretty sure that's right. I didn't remember that until now. It was like in the low 50s, Crowline. Yeah, it was kind of chilly for us this weekend. If y'all missed it, we were at a couple markets, the same place, but we were inside, thankfully, and we what's it called? What am I trying to say? Oh, we were inside, so we didn't have to, be out in the weather too much, because it was both rainy and kind of chilly outside. Not too cold, but probably like in the 50s. We got 32 and the snow is melting on the sidewalks. Got snow on her birthday, nice. Goes outside in bikini, runs back inside. Yeah. No, that is not swimming weather. That's like 4-layer weather. Ones that have had to do my work are real happy I'm back, but it's okay just going through 1,000 emails. Yeah, Pop, I had a little surgery and I had to be out for, I don't know, how long was it? I can't remember how long I was officially out for. Maybe like a month to a month and a half. And I started to go through my emails, and then I just realized that a lot of them were completely irrelevant. And I just decided that if anybody really needs me, they're going to email me back again. And we'll just wait for that second email before before responding, because yeah, it's just too much to keep up with. It was at my company at least, so. Just finished 5 days in a row. Christmas rush. Yeah, I bet. I know the contacts, the people I usually talk to, I know have been really busy right now. At Lee Valley, they've been busy with their Cyber Monday and Black Friday stuff. So, yep. All right, these are 3.5 wide, meaning that 1.75 is the halfway point. 25 Fahrenheit, still toasty, better than the -4. Yo, I do not. -4, I don't even know what to do in that weather. That's too much for me. For a good old Texas boy. We like the heat. That's it. 100, I'll take 105 degrees over. Oops, that was on the wrong side. I'll take 105 degrees over -4 any day. Blacksmith Pop. You can only stay out a minute or two in your bikini. That makes sense. I don't do well in my bikini either. I find it a little challenging to stay warm with that little amount of clothing. 4 layers is not too much. That is what is necessary to keep me warm. I'm marking all the places for the magnets right now. Right, we put the magnets on the back to be able to put these on the fridge and also to catch the bottle cap at the bottom. Mass deletes, yeah. Yeah, I just ended up doing that as well. I don't have time to go through 1,000 emails. Only Boyd wouldn't have liked hiking through the 3 foot of fresh snow in the mountains. TW, I saw you guys did your Christmas tree cutting this weekend, so looked like One of the boys even chainsawed it down, so that's cool. -4. You put a second hoodie on? Oh, you mean a second jacket? Free fall? You put a second jacket on if no. No, I'm just not going outside. I'm snow only. Did I just do that right? Nope. Got talking in. Like 3 feet in the snow too. I can go 100 feet if I have to. Well, that's good. That's good that you're healthy enough to be able to do that now, Blacksmith Pop. For being here in here more than the cold, but I can tolerate a little more than some others. I like it for a short time, and then that's too cold for me. Dragging the tree back, and it was up to your waist, TW. It's like a rite of passage at that point, though, right? Like, you guys, that's your tradition, and at that point, it's just a mission. You're on a mission to get that tree back. -50 is unpleasant. -50? Is that real? I thought that was only like in Antarctica that it gets -50. Hey, Nizzy Niz, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today and had a good weekend. Parka comes out at -10. Oh, ridiculous. Y'all are too wild. For heat, oh, I see. It was great once I got back to the Pack Down Snowmobile Trail. Oh, so y'all actually took a snowmobile out there? I've always wanted to ride in a snowmobile. It's been like, I don't know, it always looks so cool in the movies. But I've never ridden in one. I really like four-wheelers and motorcycles, but I've never ridden in on a snowmobile before. Growing up in Florida, we did a lot of water sports and skiing, but I've never snow skied. Always wanted to. Yeah, I don't know if that's great to do, Blacksmith Pop, with your knees. I mean, hey, if it's something that's got to be checked off the bucket list, then it's got to be done. But yeah, skiing, snowboarding, they can go sideways quickly. You can start falling down a hill and not be able to stop yourself very quickly. So yeah, not the best. Unless you're ready for it, which I would not be ready for it. Of course, my notes did not tell me what Forstner bits to use for the magnets. A minor oversight there. Let's see if we can figure it out. -52 in the Yukon. Sounds like Boyd is visiting TW. Yeah. Let's go snowboard, or I mean, snowmobiling. We'll go pick some corn at Chevy's, and then we'll go snowmobiling with TW. The nose hair is freezing. Don't magnets mess up calipers? Can I put magnet on calipers? I'm about to. It's fine. What is 0.589? 75 128, 1930 seconds. I don't think I did either of those. What is that close to? 5/8. Right, I must have done 5/8. So we'll do 5/8 inch. And then how big are these larger magnets? I don't have a snowmobile yet. That's why I was dragging the tree instead of oh, you were just dragging the tree on the snowmobile trail, but you didn't actually have a snowmobile. Uh-oh. I hope I have enough magnets. I think I had to double these up because they were a little, the ones at the top are a little weaker than I expected. I think a 1-inch hole. A 1-inch hole will work for the bottom. Appreciated the pack down snow others made with them. I see. Okay. So I guess let's go find the right Forstner bits. What'd I say? 5/8 and 1-inch. You want to come take a look at my drawers real quick? I don't know if they're in here actually. Maybe they're in their real home, but I've got a feeling that if I jiggle around in my drawers enough, maybe I'll find 1 and 3/8. No, we need 1 and 1 inch. Oh shit. I know you're never supposed to catch a falling knife, but are you supposed to catch a falling Forstner bit? Good question. I really wish that the markings on these Forstner bits didn't wash off as easily. I can't see anything. Can't be 90 3/4. Maybe they're in their actual home. I thought I would have left them out, but Huntress, I'm just jiggling around in my drawers. I'm just looking for my bits in my drawers, okay? Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Nothing TOS about any of this. What's up, Ernie Evil? Welcome in. Hope you are doing well today and had a good weekend. Yeah, the markings on these really high quality Chinese bits here, the markings, I think if you look at them, they'll just instantly come off. Oh, you like that one, Lidar? You like finding my bits in my drawers? There's the 1-inch. Oh, and I think that's a 5/8. These bits are a little undersized. But oh well. Oh, well, Huntress, that's the TOS part. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to ask how. Huntress knows these things. Sounds good, Roses. Thanks for stopping by today. Appreciate the follow earlier. And hope you have a great rest of your evening. Oh my goodness. What up, Battle? All right. So let's go do some hole drilling. Now I'm remembering now the difficult part about this is I did Huntress. I deserved it. I just wasn't expecting that. The difficult part, or the thing that I should be doing differently, is these Forstners all have a little nub on the end here, and I'm remembering now that we had this conversation last time that I need to go as deep as I can on these, right? Because we're trying to put the magnet as close to the front surface as possible. That's right, Ernie. Now my brain, like, it's already struggling to stay running today, but we're yeah, it just gets even harder and harder. And that was not a great thing to say. All right. We're trying to get these magnets to be as close to the surface as possible because we want the bottle cap, whenever it falls, to catch, right? So obviously, having this tip on the end makes it to where we can't drill as deep. We can't drill the main hole as deep. So we just need to figure out how deep we can go. We talked about last time maybe cutting off or grinding off the tip on one of these. I thought about using a router today. What I should be doing is I could program this on the CNC and I could do all of the operations mindlessly. But I wanted to have just a table saw and a drill press activity here, because I was doing it for stream, and I can use the CNC on stream, but I don't really like to do it too much. It's just kind of a pain to do all the programming, and then you, at the end of the day, you just end up watching me press start on the CNC machine. So that would have been the smarter approach, but we chose the difficult path. So we're gonna go to the drill press, and we're just gonna do our best. Guys, even my Freud Forstner bits are not engraved stamp. Really? Really, Freefall? They just have the writing on the side? Yeah, I would like a full set of nice Forstners, but I've only managed to pick up a couple. Let's actually move that over there. Camera 4. Camera 4. What was that? It's fine, it's fine. Alright, let's get a chair back here. Let me get chat up on my phone so I can still talk to you guys. Battle Dinosaur, damn it, why is the gifted sub alert not working? Battle Dinosaur with the gifted sub going to Mrs. Battle Dinosaur. Thank you, Battle, for that gifted sub, buddy. I appreciate that. Why? Welcome to Boyd's Wood Club. Welcome to Boyd's Wood Club. Why are you not welcoming people to Boyd's Wood Club whenever... Anytime I do a test, it always works, and then it's got a 50-50 chance whenever it actually... Oh, I wonder if... whenever you specifically choose somebody... Is Owen here? What's up, Corn? How you doing? Your Irwin bits are stamped. I feel like drill bits are more likely to be stamped than Forstner's, right? No, he left. Owen, do you do anything? I feel like the gift sub trigger is not working. Do you know if community gift subs is different than when you specifically give somebody a sub? Like right there, Battle Dinosaur just gave Mrs. Battle Dinosaur a gifted sub, and he specifically chose his wife. I feel like that does not trigger, but I don't see anything different. Arkiros, how you doing, my friend? Happy Monday. Sounds good, Corn. It's not a dubbed movie anymore. You getting a few ads over there, Battle? Really confusing. Twitch subscription, Twitch community gift sub. I don't see anything else. All I see is Twitch community gift subs, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Minimum 1, maximum 99999. But I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else like community gift sub versus choosing somebody. I think that's it. I've been trying to figure this out. I think if it's a targeted... I don't see anything for anonymous and sub gift. Oh. Because... Oh, you uncheck normal sub. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Owen. Thank you. I see. All right, that should work now. So the next time, okay. Man, that's been bothering me for a long time, and I haven't been able to figure it out. Thank you. Thank you, Owen. All right. I think we got it now. How's it been going though, Arkiros? Sorry, I was trying to troubleshoot a little buggy there in our new wood club system. Hope you're doing well, Arkiros. You been doing any carvings recently, buddy? Yeah, finally, Ernie. That was couldn't find like the commonality with the gifted subs that were not being shown, but that was it. That was definitely it. Dev Wicca. Oh, that's Devin from Moko made, not what is the Owen? There's something that Bad Dad wrote that clearly Owen wrote the code for this stream or something. He's British, he's posh. Let's go, Owen. OnlyFans.shop. Hack is it. Thank you there, Huntress. I have a commission I've been carving, but I promise not to stream it. So I've been in the shadows, exactly opposite of my goals as a streamer. Well, commissions are good. Arcuros. So I'm glad that, at least you're getting some money to do what you love and do what you do really well. But I hope that you can get back to streaming soon. I've found, Science has still been streaming every single night pretty much, but I don't have as many people on my follow list to watch early in the morning or at night. Need to maybe just venture around makers and crafting a little bit more. Circle's too tight. I know. Oh, and it's been too long without Bad Dad. He pops his head up every now and then, but it's just not the same. Not the same without him here, trolling every single day. All right, let's see if we can get these done real quick. We're not free in Borgstorm either. Battle. Axon, how are you doing? Day is going okay. We're a little tired. We're a little slower than we normally are, but yeah, we've been doing okay. So pretty much just been talking a little bit about. I had some markets this weekend, so there's Ted. See, Borgstorm is freed. You just have to wait for Momo to do it, or you have to pay the price. Pay the 1,000 points for it. Yeah, we had a couple markets this weekend. One day was okay. The second day was not very great. Yesterday was not very great. But it's fine. That's just kind of how it goes. So, yeah, we're doing okay here. Hope the same for you. I asked him to fire me from everything today. He said no. I streamed some 7 days to die last night. Not the same, but it was something at least. Yeah, I was doing at the beginning of every new month, I have to do a lot of work in my accounting software to kind of get the month closed. So last night I was not watching anybody, but I hope I'll be catching people more this week. The worst part about having a business is doing the accounting. Close there, but this Forstner is about as dull as you can get. Great. Oh, do I want to not drill these as deep? Shit, I don't think I was supposed to drill these as deep. Worst part about having a business is the damn paperwork. I know, SWK. Paperwork and taxes. I just got my tax bill for the year on, Texas. While Texas may not have a state income tax, which is nice, we do have these things called property taxes. And, well, business property is taxed at the same rate that houses and stuff are taxed at, I think. So, yeah, we get the joy of paying that shit. I was not supposed to drill that deep. I mean, I can fill it in with some, but I only need it to be two magnets deep. Mostly watching Wednesday this week. First quarter meeting with the bean counters. What cut the government man is gonna get. Yep, SWK, that's coming up soon. So, yeah. They don't make it easy to be self-employed. They really don't. It's a big bummer that that's the case too. I wish we could just exist without the stress of having to worry about all these little things, but that's not how it is, so we just got to deal with it. Yeah, Ernie, I'll do something to fill that space underneath. Maybe some little pieces of wood, or maybe we'll do something a little less professional. I mean, nobody's ever going to see it. They weren't all the way through, but not the best. Table saw might not be running, but I got the shop TV up and running, so at least I got that going. Hell yes, WK. Got to make it comfortable first and foremost if you're ever going to be out there. The new Wednesday. Oh, that's right. Free Fall Walnut was watching that, or at least watching a few of the episodes. I was just impressed that I saw the main character, and I instantly knew that it was Adam's family. So, without knowing that she was watching that show. Oh, over the magnet to hide it? It would be nice. But these magnets are not the strongest. So they really need to be at the surface back here to be able to hold onto the refrigerator or whatever. And I'm even doubling them up because I realize that they're not the strongest, but that would be a nice way to finish them as well. That's nice. I got some hopeful news. At least the house we lost to foreclosure is being bought by a developer, and his purchase will hopefully put a few bucks in your pocket. Instead of a total loss. There you go, Arc Heroes. That is good news, buddy. Yeah. Few extra dollars. That's great. So good to hear. Hope that ends up going through for you. But Ernie, you're right. You're right on the plugs. We were being really pro about it. All right, just a couple more. And we'll switch to the bigger Forstner. And those we will want to go as deep as we can. Yeah, I've also hidden magnets. We made some knife blocks, I guess, that hang on the wall, and they've got hidden magnets on the backside of them. We've also hidden magnets with resin, and that works really well too. Oh yeah, TW, dang it, I forgot whenever you joined today I was going to show you those, but yeah. Owen said those were particularly for you, TW. Made an escrow deposit at the title company, so he's definitely for real about it. Heck yeah. Yep, that's really good news, man. I hope that that brings you and your girlfriend some much needed what am I trying to say? Much needed income, I guess. We're looking for some much needed income too, but we're still doing okay for the time being. We just had a couple markets that didn't go exactly as we had hoped, you know? Just a little disappointed by the results, but it's fine. We just got to keep trying. Got a few more coming up this week, so we'll just keep going and see what happens. All right, so again, these are going to be for all of our magnet spots to put on the back of these bottle openers. I want to find someone who has been super happy with holiday markets this year, right, Shan? Yeah, maybe it's just a weird year for whatever reason. There's got to be somebody out there who is killing it right now. I mean, we've been making a few sales on our Etsy, so that's been helping some. Typically, it kind of picks up at this time of year. So like our little trays and stuff are helping, but yeah, our in-person markets are not doing as well as we've hoped. Had some nice views on YouTube Shorts. Not sure if it's led to subs or anything, but it's not like I have content there to want to sub to. Well, that's good, Momo. What have you been posting? Like your resin pours or your laser stuff? You're really good about making those videos. I need to I definitely need to get back on that. Even if it's just like posting pictures and little videos of our markets and stuff, that would help. Don't have any examples yet. Yeah, I mean, out of you, me, Owen, and I don't know how many TJ's been doing recently, but I don't think any of us are as impressed as we are. We're not feeling like we're very happy with the turnout or the sales that we've been making. There's got to be somebody out there making that money. Done 2 markets. I've been happy with them. I'll let you know about my one holiday market. Yeah, Momo. It's good you've had success at your previous ones, and you've got one this weekend or next weekend. Probably not this weekend, since you're doing Starlight. Maybe next weekend, Momo. Yeah, we'll be interested to hear how that goes. Sunday was good. Friday, Saturday, I've been happier with. Any other month of the year, disappointing for December. November was just average, yeah. Same vids on IG, demoldings. I need to make short videos of the entire process, including the pours and inking for Domamos. Yeah. That's, I mean, just getting experience with posting those videos is really good, right? So, you hope to have that content there. Oh shit, that one kind of slipped. I think that was the last one. Just hope by building up the content there, I think that's helpful to start building up your channel and everything, right? So I think the more you do it, the better you'll get, and the more comfortable, with all the tools and the posting procedures that you have to do. Just keep getting better at them. That's good. November this year was about 500 pounds down on November last year. I saw a pretty big drop off in my November compared to last year too. Just overall. I don't know. I got to go back and look at what we were doing different last year in November. We had a few days. Maybe we did a couple markets that I'm forgetting about that went really well, or maybe we had our shop drop. I don't remember what was happening last November, but we did pretty well in comparison to this November for whatever reason. Oh, next weekend, I'd like to think it's a trend for markets, but I know it's not that simple. Well, hopefully so. I think it's a good way to put it on those feel like markets that are any other month of the year, but no real holiday bump. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's been kind of strange. Walnut was angry. Walnut used to work in retail. And so on Saturday at the place we were at, they were playing Christmas music. And Walnut was mad that on Sunday they were just playing normal music. And she was saying that typically, department stores and stuff will play holiday music to kind of get people in the mood for shopping. And I don't know how much of that actually plays into the psychology of a buyer, but Walnut kept saying multiple times that she was going to go ask the person in charge of the music to change it. But I was like, no, we're not. This is not our venue. We're not just going up there and telling them to change it to holiday music just for us. But yeah, she was pretty adamant about that yesterday. Definitely a skill building thing. Learning how to make good enough videos. Yeah, getting comfortable with all the software, getting comfortable with the actual video making process, right? And knowing how to film, everything that's involved. It's tough. When I have 2 years under my belt, be prepared for data, people. That's good. That's good, Shane. I like your approach on that stuff. I need to get better at it. I mean, QuickBooks does a pretty good job of outputting that data. I just need to actually look at it. UK economy is way down right now, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, apparently some things have happened causing the economy to crash, which could have never been predicted. Yeah. Yeah, definitely doesn't seem like Brexit and all that stuff people were predicting that was going to hurt the economy, huh? In a completely sympathetic way. This is where we discover Shanahan's eye tracking equipment on his stand and is heat mapping what everyone is looking at. I mean, that's very common, obviously, in websites, Owen, right? Obviously, you know that from your developing, but it is kind of crazy that they've got on websites, if you do an evasive maneuver on the mouse, where you you look like you're about to click off the page or something, they can have a pop up, right? There's a lot of little things you can do as a programmer. Wrench is in here. What up, Wrench? How you doing, my friend? Why was there no... Did you guys get sound on that? Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm sorry there was no sound on that, Wrench, but thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate you, buddy. You love New York? What was going on in New York this weekend, Wrench? You get some snow that you're happy about? You go have a chance to do some snowboarding or some skiing? That's what I'm saying, SWK. I do not like holiday music, so that is just not for me. So Walnut can have that. Oh, we need to mark out the front sides, actually. I forgot where the actual opener is gonna go. Play Mariah Carey right now. He brought a CD, it's all the classics. No matter what music is playing, I found the right song that puts money in my wallet so I can shop. It's true too, Arcuros. Sausage rolls for everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Fairy Tale of New York. Oh, that's why Wrench said I love New York. Walnut should have kicked the DJ's door down. She wanted to. I don't know what this Fairy Tale of New York is. That's a big error.
404.
Oh, Droid is with us today. That's good. Welcome in, Droid. Good to have you here, buddy. Do my instructions tell me how to do this? 1 inch down, and then 2.5. Okay. Wrench, you're sick right now, dude? Man, so many people are sick or have been sick recently. That's unfortunate. Hope you get back to feeling better soon, my friend. Pokey stuck in my head. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. I did have. What are they called? Pierogies? Potato stuffed pasta, ravioli. I don't know what you call that stuff, but I did have it for the first time ever this past weekend, and they were pretty dang good. Yeah, they were just they were they were a little different than I expected, and I was gonna boil them first, and then I started looking at pictures, and it looked like they were too good. Um, oh, that can't be right. Oh, it's another 2.5 inches. They were too good pan fried, so I ended up pan frying them. And I asked Momo what the correct topping was on them. She told me applesauce, and I'm still blown away that applesauce is actually an acceptable topping or whatever condiment for pierogies. But I just had sour cream, and it was pretty good. And then walnut had hot sauce. Wondering if maybe a lot of people are just really financially tight right now due to inflation and everything, but not any higher wages. Maybe. I mean, it could be the case. TW. I don't know. I'm hoping that people. I mean, I still feel like people are buying Christmas items right now, but I don't know. Maybe Amazon is just too. Maybe Amazon is just too convenient. Just mark all these. I may have to put the album on. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Education is needed in Texas. Well, yeah. We already knew that. When you pay teachers $30,000 a year, Owen, what kind of quality do you expect? Pogies. Yeah, good old pogies. They weren't onion ringe. They were just what were they? Potato and garlic? I think they were potato and garlic. They were good. Walnut liked them too, which I was kind of surprised by. I didn't know. Sometimes she's weird about that kind of stuff, but yeah. We just got them from Aldi. Sai, don't be punching me. Pogies Irish punk band? Oh, well that's another big error 404 there. I approve of potato product usage. Thank you. Thank you, TW. Hey. Hey. Let's settle down. Settle down. I just lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was saying. Whatever. Pierogies are good. We're getting them from Aldi again next time. How am I supposed to know an Irish punk band, first of all? First of all, how am I supposed to know an Irish punk band? Called the Pogies. Huh? I really don't think many of y'all know who the Pogies are. There's a few. But there can't be many of y'all who know who the Pogies are. The pronunciation is actually causing me pain. I only punch because I love. All right, so I guess I'll accept that. I like to eat mine with fried onion, no applesauce. All right, I like that. I like that, Wrench. I'm gonna try that next time. Yeah, because I need some ways to kind of spice it up for sure. Give it something. Make it something a little more than just fried. Fried potato ravioli. So yeah, I may have to try them with onion next time. I like that, Wrench. Gosh darn it. Random Tinkerer. Random Tinker knows them too. Yeah. Listen to good music. When were they popular? Answer me that. When was their last hit made? Or maybe they're still in the business, but I feel like they were They have not been relevant in some time. Bogey equal and tagalong equals handsome? What is tagalong? Tagalog. I'm so confused. Why are y'all trying to break my brain today? You guys not know? Did you not hear me say I'm a little bit tired? Maybe a little slow today? And y'all are bringing out all these big words and talking about the pogies and shit. Supposed to know them because they released the best Christmas song ever. Well, I don't like Christmas music, all right? I'm just going to say that. And I did watch Scrooge the movie last night for the first time ever. Walnut made me watch it. But call me Scrooge, but I don't like Christmas music. It's the same song. It's the same 5 songs sung by different people, and maybe I'm just going to keep calling them the Pogies because that's only because I enjoy it. Maybe the Pogies made one interesting song that's a little bit more unique, but the main 5 songs that we have to hear over and over and over, and we have to act like we like them. I just can't do it. I just honestly can't do it. They're the British equivalent of Mariah Carey's Christmas song. Oh my goodness. I would love the Pogies to cover a Bee Gees song. It would be amazing. They're one of your favorite bands, Random Tinker? The Pogwas. Sounds like dodgy Bee Gees cover band. Except it doesn't suck. Poggies are a special glove that attaches to your kayak paddle for winter paddling. The bit that still doesn't compute is that the how do I say this? I'm just gonna call him the P. The P's lead singer went to a fancy UK public school. Surely doesn't fit if you've ever seen him. Is he got a big punk rock look to him? Remember looking up Tagalog after reading Starship Troopers and realizing that Johnny Rico was not white. Like Vogues, like Vogues with a P, the Pogues. Thank you, Russ. Russ is the only one that actually cares. Thank you, Russ. How are you doing today? Hope you had a good weekend and welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for helping clear this up. So I can just call them the Pogues, is what you're saying? I don't remember what what pre-drill I'm supposed to use. Anybody remember? Maybe it's one over here. Pogs, but with a long O sound. See? Alright, the Pogues. The Pogues. High Tech Redneck, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Welcome in. Hope you had a great weekend. High Tech, I mentioned your name earlier because on the table legs, right? Remember we were trying to raise the legs of our table last week, and I ended up taking your advice and just putting tape around the legs to help stabilize them. And I will say that it worked very well. So thank you. I was praising you later that night, High Tech Redneck, because I ended up using electrical tape because I had a lot of it, and it was a little bit better fit than the wide duct tape, but same idea, right? And it worked. It worked really well. So appreciate that. Thanks again for the idea. Hope you're having a good day today. Makes the movie kind of awkward. I have no idea. I have no idea what y'all are referring to. Ringo and what's her name, whenever Lover's best friend dies in the book. Movie and the novel are separate entities. Movie is fun for its own reasons. I've never seen Starship Troopers. I have no clue what's going on. Let's see if this is a appropriate pre-drill. Movies and novel. Can you list what I have seen? Yeah, sure, Sai. Anything with Jim Carrey. I've seen most of his movies. Um, I've seen. Let's see. I've just seen some random ones too. I think that'll work. Seen some random movies, but yeah, pretty much just Jim Carrey, and that's about it. I have not seen his Sonic movies. Those are not some, and I haven't kept up with his ever since he kind of got more serious. I haven't kept up with his movies as much, but his old ones. Yeah, probably like okay, I've seen more than 30 movies, but do I like more than 30 movies? Probably not. Today was good. Printing the final part of my CNCs. Know how to gather up all the stuff and get ready to build. Yo, congratulations. That's awesome. I will be really interested to hear how that turns out for you. Because yeah, you've been busy printing those for a while, so I hope that it ends up working out. Sure, you've got to like buy all of the like all the pulleys, all of the belts and stuff for it. So I just trust that that's gonna work. Looks pretty good actually. Gotta be the drill press, is our good friend. Work to let us 3 would say. Gotta be the drill press. Resin Crafter, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. And appreciate you stopping by. Resin Crafter. Sounds like you may work a little bit in resin. If you would like to share any pictures of your products or if you stream here on the platform, please let us know. Oh, I've got to grind all of these screws. Forgot about that. These screws are too long. The on the black what are these bottle openers? They're a little bit too long. So we got to go do that. All right. We'll take. Actually, let's go do it right now to make sure that this works before I drill all of these. Camera 4. Oh yeah, the Austin Powers too. Thank you, Mouse. Austin Powers. I've seen all of those.